Okay, so I'm kind of not sure what is going to be involved completely in this video, but what I do know is that I want to try and remove some of this green with something that literally just came in the post and is actually smaller than I was expecting, but it was only a couple of pounds. Totally should have bought like a few sachets of this, but I didn't know how big it was going to be. But I've just got some powdered vitamin C. This particular one is by PeaceAndCookies Next Level Performance, but I'm just going to be using it on my hair, and I'm going to do the vitamin C method, just with, you mix it with shampoo, and it's like really fizzy and it takes out a lot of colour. Now I have tried this once before, when I had relaxed hair, and I'm pretty sure I've got a picture of the after results. I don't know if I took a before picture, stupidly enough, but I'll put that here just so you can see how light my hair was. And if I remember correctly, like without looking at the picture, I think I had quite bright either pink or orange hair at the time, and I was fading it out, and that's the result I got if I remember correctly. So this time I'm wanting to dye my hair a different colour, and as you know, green, blues, they stick really much, they stick a lot. So decided to try and speed up the process, remove this. I was actually talking to Shan Trinas. If you don't watch her, go and watch her. She does awesome hair colouring videos. She's starting to dye her hair more now, and basically she suggested doing the vitamin C treatment before I try what I was going to do, which is a bleach bath or a bleach wash, however you want to call it. So yeah, I'm going to try and do it in sections, I think, and I don't know how well you're going to be able to see because I'm using my phone and I've kind of got you perched somewhere. But you know, I'll give it a go. Hopefully you can see at least one of the sections. And I'm going to be mixing it with the Ginger Anti-Dandruff shampoo by the Body Shop, just because this is quite an intense shampoo as it is, and I kind of really want to remove as much as I can. So let me just quickly show you how the colour looks at the moment. So this is one side, like so. My roots are coming in, and I'm going to take my hair out because I want to do a quick before picture. So I'm going to take them out of their sections, but for the actual process I'll probably keep them in these sections because it'll just make it a bit easier. And now I'm really glad that I had my hair like this because it's kind of stretched it a bit now. I brushed it and detangled it this morning before going to the gym and then just put it up like this, but it's kind of helped out. This is probably going to be the messiest, horriblest time to do this because my hair's still like a shortish length, and basically the water goes everywhere, and I hate water in my face like unexpectedly. I'm going to feel like I'm drowning. So what I'm going to do quickly before I wet my hair, I think that's how I'm going to do it. I'm sort of going to just drench it a bit and then sort of take it section by section. But I'm going to use this little bowl, and I'm just going to use the end of this to stir everything. So let us open this. So yeah, I ended up getting this vitamin C powder from Amazon. It only took a couple of days to arrive, and it was like, I'm going to say it's £2 or something. And it's just like the clear white stuff. You'll see it better when I should have rinsed out this bar actually. Oh well. I'll use probably a little over half. Ooh. So obviously this stuff you can put in your drinks, I'm assuming is how many people use it, your food maybe or whatever. I mean, I take vitamin C tablets, but it's like tablets that you put in water and then it gets fizzy and it turns into a fizzy drink. So yeah, this like looks basically like sugar. Doesn't have a scent. The one I'd use usually to drink is like black currant flavour. Yeah, I totally should have. I should have done this. I should have cleaned it out first. So, how do I do it? I can't remember if you add water. Bear with. I'm just going to quickly watch a tutorial. Yeah, it is. Oh, I got it all over me. It is literally just shampoo and vitamin C powder. It looks like the baby born food, if any of you had baby borns when you were younger. But yeah, I think I'm going to use all the powder because mixed together it doesn't look like a lot. I hope this actually does my hair. I should have bought 2 sachets. But yeah, I'll see you when I'm applying a bit. Okay, so it's shrunken up a bit. Let me see. Right, so I forgot to mention beforehand that I actually have my hair quite moisturised because I sort of moisturised it to scrape it up today. And I didn't think I was going to be doing this. Like, it wasn't on my mind. I just wanted to have a bit of slip. Oh god, it's very liquidy. It bubbles up on contact, as you would assume. Kind of got to go over the sink, the bath rather. So it's literally just massaging it in, like it's like you're washing your hair, but as you can see it's even more foamed up. The vitamin C has added some foaming properties, like I know what I'm talking about. It doesn't look, oh actually, yeah, I can see some of the colours coming out, only very lightly. But yeah, so my hair's moisturised under this, so it shouldn't be too stripping because, you know, it's sort of prepped in a way, and it's just like one of the cream moisturisers. So I didn't seal it or anything, I literally just slapped it on my head just to slip it up. But yeah, so it's got some sort of protection from the dryingness because this is going to be very drying for sure. So literally I'm just going to do this for the whole sections, keeping my hair for a little bit I think, then I'll rinse them out and then deep condition, and I'll come back with the full results maybe tomorrow or something, I'm not too sure. Sorry, I had to come back and show you how cute and curly my hair's getting. Look how adorable it is with some product in. There's little ringlets. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. So I know I keep coming back when I say that I won't be back for a while, but I've just finished this layer and I've still got like a little bit of this left, so when I rinse it out I'll probably run some more through my hair, you know, just to use it up I guess. And look how curly my hair gets, it's so cute. So I would actually say that when you crush up the vitamin C yourself, I feel like the bits in that helps to remove, like helps to exfoliate the product, like the dye out, but also you're tugging on your hair more because it's more bitter and I feel like it breaks it up. But I don't know, I'm kind of missing that extra texture that you would get from crushing up the vitamin C yourself. But nevertheless, this sachet done well. Like, I'm actually quite happy that I got just the 1 sachet, otherwise I'd have another one just sitting around that I might not end up using for a while, unless I drank or ate it, I don't know. But yeah, this is how it's looking like so far. I think the front's definitely lightening up a bit more, like the colour's fading from there. I think that's the part that it was fading from the most anyway, so I'm not surprised that it's coming off quite nice there. The back, like this middle crown section, seems to be where the most dye is, so I don't know how, what's a good angle for you guys? Yeah, I don't know how well that's going to remove the product there because it seems to be sticking quite a bit. Yeah, hopefully it lightens it up just a tad. I'm not expecting it to lighten it up like a hell of a lot, but maybe enough to not have to do the bleach bath. I don't know, we shall find out. Yeah, so I'm just going to sit with a cap on my head for just a little bit. I don't know if the heat will help, and then I'll rinse out this concoction, and as I already mentioned, I'll put in the leftover bit and just kind of exfoliate it all throughout. So yeah. In second thoughts, it's starting to tingle and feel weird on my scalp, so maybe this shouldn't be on my head long, but still gonna do it. So right now I'm just rinsing out the hair. I ended up sitting with the vitamin C and shampoo mixture on my hair for about 10ish minutes. I just got bored waiting, to be honest, so I decided to just rinse it out. I was gonna keep it in for about 20, but I was like, nah. Do excuse the tap sound. If I turn it off, like I'm only quickly doing it so it's not taking long with the water running, but if I turn it off I have to readjust everything again and it's like too cold or too hot, so this is the perfect temperature at the moment. But yeah, so I'm just rinsing out all the vitamin C in that. The mixture that I made up lasted like 2 washes, So as I was rinsing it out, I took another like scoop and sort of just did a nice little quick once over again. So that was 2 washes, and then rinse that out straight away, and then each section I'm putting conditioner on. So this has already been conditioned. So I'm just using the Aussie Miracle Moist, and I'm on the last little bit of this. I think I've got another one somewhere, but this one's almost dead, so I might have to swap conditioners in a moment. So I'm just detangling everything with my fingers, and how pretty and curly it is. And then I split it in 2 and then just do 2 chunky twists, and then I tie it together with the hairband just to keep it out of the way. And then again, after I finish this, like I've just got that section afterwards, I'm going to sit with that cap on again. I might put a different cap on actually, because that's going to have the vitamin C residue. So, and then I gather them together and then just tie them like that. And now I'm just going to do the top section here and see you soon. I'm not entirely sure how long I've had my deep conditioner on my head for, but I've got to the stage where I'm bored of doing my hair. I feel like I've been doing it forever. So I'm just going to rinse it out. I'm going to rinse it out, and then I'm going to sort of try some new products and show you the rest of my hair care of today. Is this still a wash and go? No, because it's taken me so long. So this is a full routine, but it's not really a routine because I change it all the time. But remember, the main thing we're looking for is this hair colour, how it looks afterwards. So I'm just going to rinse it out, and I shall be back shortly. So, I've rinsed it out. That cap that I was using smelled a bit funky, and it's left a funky scent in my hair, which leads me to believe that it could do with a wash. So I've just soaked it in Dettol, and hopefully that will kill any bacteria. Hopefully these products will remove that weird kind of odd scent in my hair. So yeah, I rinsed it out just with a bit of cold water. I think I'm going to prop you up just a tad. And let's see what we're left with. As I was rinsing it out, my hair did feel dry. Like obviously I would have expected that. I did just put them back into their sections as I was going. So this is what it's looking like. Already detangled and everything. Constantly detangled it pretty much throughout this process. So it's definitely removed some colour. Can you see it's gone more of like a brownish blonde now? I'm guessing the green mixed in with that has made it more like brownish. Oh my gosh. Right, I'll do another sort of little 360. Ignore the shape of my hair. I'm going to not finesse it too much because I want to keep them in the sections. But I'm going to take another sort of set of pictures after, but with the hair wet. And then a final set of pictures once it's all done. So this is what it's all looking like. You guys can tell me, well, I can sort of see in the mirror. Still definitely green, but can you see particularly by the roots, it's sort of, well, it's black hair, but also like it's gone more lighter. So funnily enough, it's come off a lot around the roots rather than the ends, like it's really held on at the ends. From what I can see, I'm happy. Yeah, I'm alright with that. That's taken off a nice amount. Definitely, like in certain lights you can see the goldiness of it. So yeah, I'm really happy with that actually. I'll still probably have to do a bleach bath, but this has lightened it up significantly. So I'm just going to put everything back up now. Oh, look at that. When the light changes you can see how more golden it is. Cool. How awesome. Ugh. So to me, I would say it's less swampy because as it faded it started to get a bit swampy. But it's more like of a brownish gold, but it's still like a dingy colour. But it doesn't bother me, this in-between shade, I don't really care. But I'm just kind of describing it for you. So what I'm going to do now, again, I'll keep to the sections. But I'm going to put a little bit of this. This is the L'Oreal Paris Preference High Shine Conditioner. And I'm just going to put a little bit of it and leave it in. So I'm just going to rake that through just a tad. It's like that sort of consistency. Did I tell you guys, the shampoo and vitamin C mixture went into this eye and I freaked out and it was like burning. I was like, oh, and it did the same to this eye and I was like, oh my god, not again, it's horrible. I told you I hate water in my eye. I hate shampoo in my eye too, especially when it's got other stuff in there. So I'm just putting a little bit in there. I don't want it to be too heavy because I am putting quite a few moisturising products in, just because I still don't know what I should be leaving out and what I shouldn't be leaving out as I'm like learning my hair. So I've got these new products that I mentioned that I'm going to be trying out in a bit, and it's the Aunt Jackie's curly coils line, like some of the products from there. And I don't know, like one of them's like a hair mayonnaise, and I'm thinking, do I then substitute my hair moisturiser for that or not? Because then at the same time it's still curl quenching, so do I need moisture underneath? So I'm still a little bit confused as to what I should be sort of substituting, when I should and shouldn't be using oils as a sealant. Like, is it too early? Because as you'll see now, I'll be putting on a moisturiser in a moment and then oil as a sealant, but then will that seal, I don't know, will that protect it still from the curling products underneath? Because I need my hair to be hydrated underneath, otherwise it'll just go flaky, I'd expect. But yeah, I don't know, I'm still learning. Maybe you guys can suggest a better order. So far it's been fine, but I just don't know if I'm doing it correctly. And I know there's no correct way, like it depends on your hair and whatever, but some pointers would help. So I am now just going in with some of the Icy Fantasia Purity Instant Oil Moisturiser, which I've been using for a little while now. Love the smell of this. It smells like some sort of iced tea, like literally. Really nice. And it feels good as well. I feel like, because I've got a carrot, well, I can't say it. I've got a carrot oil moisturiser from this brand, and it feels thicker. So this is more of like a sort of slipperier product, but it still feels good. I feel like it does good, like it's just nourishing. Oh wow, guys, can you see how light it's got? It's actually removed quite a lot of the colour. Oh, sweet. The back though, I think this side's still dark. Not too sure, but nice. Nice. And then I'm just going in with some 100% pure grapeseed oil. This is from Mamando Aromatherapy. So I'll just pour a little swivel of this in. Make sure I get my roots. Bit of a head massage whilst I'm here, why not? Treat yourself. Oh, my scalp's really warm. And then make sure I get the end. Probably put a little bit more on my ends, I think. Just a little bit more. Because again, I don't know how everything reacts to each other, especially with this new hair products that I'm going to be trying out in a moment. I just remembered I have a purple shampoo from Lush, I think it's called Daddy-O, that I keep meaning to use, so maybe it will help this sort of weird colour, but I don't know, I'll use it another time. So now I am moving on to the Aunt Jackie products. So I tried to look up some videos to see people using these together, but whenever I typed in like these two names together, it was just like a general review and nobody was actually putting it on their hair. So I'm going to try them out together. I don't know if it's too excessive, but I'm going to start with the like creamier product because that makes sense to me. And this is the Aunt Jackie's Curls and Coils Flaxseed Recipes Curl Maintenance Anti-Poof Defining Curl Whip. And it says superior curl definition in a lightweight formula. Enhanced with flaxseed, nature's nourishing super supplement that is rich in omega fatty acids and aids in the prevention of thinning and shedding. Curl Maintenance's water-based hydration is great for 1B to 4A textures. Wash and go styles, protective styling in any hair type in need of long-lasting moisture. Oh, so now I'm reading it. Maybe I don't need to do all the other stuff. This could just be it. Otherwise, I'll just have too much product on my hair. So, okay, I'll try it differently next time. Say goodbye to poofy flyaway hair. Lightweight argan oil and just the right amount of shea butter will help to soften curls, prevent dryness and tame frizz without weighing hair down. And then it just says, apply wet or dry hair depending on the hair's length and texture. Apply a moderate amount throughout hair from roots to ends, using more for thicker or longer hair. Evenly distribute while raking hair through with fingers. Style as desired. For tighter scrunching or coils, blow dry hair on a tight setting with a diffuser. Ah, so maybe that's the only way it's going to look curly is if you do this step. So, okay. For elongated, stretchy, bouncy curls or waves, apply finger styling into place and either blow dry on a light setting or air dry. I don't know. For protective styling, use a wide tooth comb to better distribute product throughout the hair before completing your style. Maintain a healthy hair regimen by keeping hair clean with and it's got some of the other products. Cool, so let's try this. Oh, yeah, it smells so good. Right, so it looks like a yellowy, sorry, the white balance is going weird because you're basically in a shelf, so it's got a lid over it. It's probably making things a bit dark, but yeah, it's like a yellowy, custardy sort of consistency. Oh, thicker than I thought. I watched a video and someone said it's like a body butter. I know what they mean now, so I'm just gonna start on this section. I guess rub it like this, and then distribute it throughout the hair. Ooh, feels nice. I'm sort of rubbing it into my scalp as well. I'm not sure if you're supposed to, but it feels good. Just apply a little bit more. That feels really nice. It just feels soft. How strange is that? And instantly my hair that obviously felt dry a minute ago, it sucked it all up. It's basically lapping up that moisture. So yeah, this is definitely helping. Oh, that's nice. So I'm gonna try and do the, was it scissor hands? Whatever they call it. To get it all throughout. Nice. Let me just show you. Woo! Sorry, Mum, that's her asthma pump. Back you go. Whence you came, demon. So this is how it looks. It smells really good. Wow. It's kind of sweetish, but then there's something old-fashioned about it, which is really strange to say. So yeah, I think this is the sort of product that my hair would not get really curly with. So I definitely am gonna give the gel a try, because just this on its own, it's just sort of moisturising my hair. I don't think it would actually really curl it how I'd want it to be. So yeah, I'm just going to continue doing this. This is what I've got so far, and do you know what? I really like it. Like, so this is just with that curl whip thing, and it's made them soft, but you can actually see quite a few different coils. I don't know now if that's because my hair's a bit lighter. Bloody hell, as it's drying, you can really see how light it's getting. Nice. That did a really good job, that vitamin C, so totally recommend that before you bleach bath. But yeah, the curls are being really curly, but they're soft ones. It's like loads of little ones. Oh wow, I love it. This is nice. I could just leave it here if I wanted to, but I want to test some stuff out, so I'm definitely gonna see what the gel's like. So let's just go back over here again. Right, so this is the Aunt Jackie's Curl Coils Flaxseed Recipes Don't Shrink Flaxseed Elongating Curling Gel. It's enriched with a load of different stuff. So this says, give dry shriveled up curls and twists a nice stretch with Aunt Jackie's special blend of moisturising conditioners. I'm not going to be doing any twist outs or anything. I just want to see how it looks. So if I remember, I'll come back tonight when it's dry, and maybe show you what it looks like in the morning after I've slept on it and everything. But I just want to see how it naturally makes hair look without being manipulated too much. So it says, moisturising conditioners, flaxseed and wheat protein. With nourishing omega fatty acids, flaxseed has been widely used as natural remedy for hair growth, anti-thin and overall scalp health. With regular use, hair is left soft with a crunchy, tacky feel. Without a crunchy, tacky feel. I wonder how strong this is in terms of a hold. So maybe this will be alright to put on my scalp then. I don't know, gel's not really supposed to go on your scalp, but if it's good for your hair, I don't know. Directions. A small amount can be used on clean, dry hair, but this gel works best on clean, wet or damp hair. Perfect. Apply more for tighter curls and less for elongated curls. Okay. What do I want? I don't know. For wash and go styles, apply as needed, raking through with fingers. This is basically like the same thing. Yeah, it says the same thing as the other thing basically. So let's give this a go. Wow, this smells amazing. It's got a different, it's got a different scent to the other one. This one almost smells like an alcohol. Whoa. But like it's one of those scents that I describe as being watery, like a water scent, but it's enriched with like fruity, floral. Oh, it smells amazing, and it's just a clear gel. So as you can see, I've taken all my sections out, but maybe I should have kept them sectioned up a little bit. I'm just gonna go for it. I don't know. So it's like, let me show you what the consistency is like. So you go like that, and it's like sort of feels wet for sure, not as sticky feeling as other gels that I've used so far. But see, oh, it smells amazing. So I'm just gonna rake it through as suggested, I guess. Ow! Caught my earring. Feels really nice. Again, it's got like this soft feeling. It just feels really moisturising, funnily enough. It's like, I'll do that again, some of that action. I don't know really what that does, but I will learn in time. And I'm sort of just raking it through. I learnt from the last video that I did testing some hair products that it works far better to put a lot in, but I don't know for this one. I just want to see how a little bit lasts, if you know what I mean. I've got so many gels open now that it's just like I need to use them all up, but I don't know if I'll ever will. So difference. So that side's definitely sticky outy more, if that means anything. And that side's not. So let's see. Obviously, taking into account that it will dry and it will still probably shrink up some. Let me just make sure this parting's gone. At the back, oh, you can kind of see how the back's looking over there. It's so weird putting this stuff in, like, oh, it's such a weird consistency, but this feels much better than the other ones I've used. Like, it just feels, I don't even know what it feels like a jelly oil that will dry nice and not sticky, which is what I'm hoping for, is that's what it kind of says. So I'm sort of parting this up here, but then I hope that looks alright, because I'm sort of bringing this down but then keeping a part there, if that makes sense. Ooh, I feel like I need to get my hair cut into a shape. I don't know, it just looks a bit haphazard sometimes, especially when some bits dry differently to the others. And then I guess just bring these in. I'm not going to set it or anything, I'm just going to put it there and around the back. Ooh. I hope this one doesn't flake, because as I'm drying my hand it's like balling up. So I haven't had any issues with flaking yet, and I think it might be because I keep my hair quite moisturised underneath, but then that means it dries longer. But I don't know. I don't know. This looks like it could ball up. Well, it's definitely balling up in my hands, but it looks like it could flake. We shall see. If it does flake, I'm sure I'll let you guys know. And this is what I am left with after putting the gel in and everything. Again, I've got to wait for it to dry. But so far, like, look at that little guy. It's quite a loose one there. So far, it's looking good. These products are smelling amazing. They're looking amazing. My hair is definitely lighter, which has made me happy. I do notice though when my hair dries it kind of looks a bit darker, so I don't know how it will look when it dries, but it's looking awesome so far. Let me just quickly show you the back in the mirror. Like that. I'm loving it right now. So obviously I'll give you my little update once everything's dried, and so far I'm loving it. So it has been, I want to say like an hour and a half now, and I'd say my hair is maybe like 40 to 50% dry. And I guess looking at it, like you can see it's sort of shrunk back up again, but look at these big old ringlets, look at those. So I guess I did the method of the gel where I've got more elongated curls, because they're kind of long rather than the tight spirals all the way through. Like I've got some, I don't know where you're going to see it, some long curled pieces, if you can see what I mean, whereas before that would be shrunken up completely like that. But even still, that's kind of big now, because usually they clump up tighter and smaller. But yeah, I guess I did the method where, you put in a lot and you get elongated ones? I can't remember. But yeah, I'm liking how it's drying. It's still kind of wet to touch, and it's definitely damp, like in the back portion. But oh, look, you can see what I mean. Like, look at that little guy. Ooh. Ooh. But I don't usually have a middle part, and I don't know why I decided to do that this time round. But this is how it's looking like. And yeah, I'm liking it so far. But yeah, whilst I'm here, I burnt myself. I don't think you can actually see it. Oh, you can. Look at that red mark. Basically, I'm an idiot. I was boiling the kettle because I was going to like put some water in a pan and make some noodles. And I went to, as the kettle stopped boiling, like it finished boiling, the plug, like the switch to turn on the cooker is right next to it. So I put my hand through to turn on the, completely forgot that steam rises and that my hand will be burnt from the steam. And yeah, I got on, burnt myself. Freaked my mum out, bless her. I was trying to get hold of her at work. And I was like, what do I do? I'm hurting. And she was like, oh my gosh. Like, I couldn't get through to her, so I got through to like the top office people and they tried to get hold of her. She was like hanging up on people. She was like shaking. I felt really bad. I'm like, it's just a little situation. Like, I did say it's nothing too serious. Bless her, I feel bad, but I'm okay now. I just didn't want my tattoo to burst or something, but as you can see, like, it rose by that leaf, that big leaf there, it rose up, and then where the red splotch is now, it was all risen, but it's sort of calming down now. It just feels really, really dry. But yeah, there's my little story. Don't be an idiot, guys. Be safe around steam and hot water and such. So my hair has pretty much dried now. Definitely don't like a middle part in like this when it's like, I don't know, when it's just out and I've not got it in a style. It's weird on me. I prefer side parting. So yeah, my hair's dry pretty much now and it feels so soft. I will say you won't be able to see it here now, and it might have dried since I last looked, but it was balling up in my hair. You know how I mentioned it was balling up in my hands? Well, yeah, it's not quite flakes, because when you touch it, it's soft, like it almost dissolves. So it's not hard or anything, but it definitely had some product. And I think that might be what I'm feeling left in my hair. So maybe I put too much in and it's sort of not, my hair's not drunk it in, if that makes sense. So I've got some residue left on my hair. I'd say it feels like soft, moisturised, I guess. But it's still definitely got a curl to it. So hopefully it lasts well as I sleep on it. I'm kind of like a messy sleeper, so it'll probably be ruined in the morning. It's got like a slight hardness to it, so I feel like the curls are somewhat set, but it's still like, you know, it's touchable. It doesn't feel uncomfortable, you know. I'm wondering if this slight harder feeling is from the dryness that my hair got from the vitamin C, or if it's just from the product on my hair. And I think it's just from the product on my hair, but I don't know. But yeah, I'd probably not use both the anti-shrink thing and the maintenance cream together, because I feel like that might be like an overdrive, or maybe it's because I've used the my moisturising products beforehand. But yeah, I'll switch it out and try different things, different combinations, but this is how I'm getting so far. And finally I will show you the last results tomorrow morning. Maybe just a picture, maybe film, who knows. So it is the next morning and this is the finale of what my hair looks like. Definitely gone a bit shrunken from how I was sleeping, but the ringlets and the curls are still there. So yep, this testing of those products worked well. My hair's definitely lighter, which is good. I still got that weird scent from that hat in my hair. It kind of smells burnt, like burnt plastic, but that is definitely because that cap needs a wash. So I'm just going to spray my hair with, like, I've got a little combination of rose water and witch hazel. I put witch hazel in the spray because I looked up and apparently it's good for the hair. I think it's like scalp, and it's like, I use it on my skin and everything as well as the rose water, and it like purifies it and gets rid of like bacteria and stuff. So I thought it's good for the scalp, but I've only got a little bit in there because I don't want it to dry out my hair, because obviously it dries out spots. So I'm thinking, is it going to dry out my hair? It's mostly rose water, which is good for you as well. So I'm going to give that a spritz because it smells nice. And then that is me done. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope it's informed you or entertained you or something. Hopefully you've come out here with some more knowledge. And look at that burn on my arm. At least it hasn't blistered. Yay. See you later. Bye.